I recently watched Pop the Balloon, the most recent one with Arlette. Like I said, the show is a Christian show. I'm not going to do reaction videos anymore. I don't have time for that. And yes, I am in my blanket. I'm cozy. I'm not gonna do reaction videos anymore because of the whole like P-Star stuff. Like, I just felt so, and it wasn't even me, but I felt so violated. I was like, ugh, like, content creators, and I mean like OnlyFans content creators are starting to get a little crazy with it. Like, y'all mad desperate out here. Like, y'all not making enough bread. Like, I mean, I guess not. I don't know. I thought you was making enough bread. I literally be like, oh my God, hold on, maybe I should do it, but I can't because it's not for me. Not for me. As freaky as I am, it is not for me. And it's just like, it turned me off. It turned me off from it. So I won't be doing any more streams, unfortunately. I love my reactions when I'm watching it. I really wish y'all could see it, but for now, I'm not doing any more streams of it. But I want to talk about the most recent one. Boring as hell, first of all. And once again, Christian as ever. And y'all don't even, a lot of people don't even understand that. They're like, Pop the Balloon isn't religious. I'm like, Arlette's Pop the Balloon is religious. The first thing that is said every time is a man of God, a woman of God, a woman that prays. It's the most religious Pop the Balloon I've ever seen. It is like Christian mingle written across somebody's forehead, right? So I would say with this one, the guys were giving feminine. And I will say that I did not like the first guy that appeared. He was giving, you know, he was giving something else other than what he was saying he was for on that show, right? But anyways, let's talk about the security guard or whatever. Security guard is attractive, right? He is, I feel like his attitude makes him very ugly for me. Like, physically, okay, but his attitude, like, when you got a bad attitude, it just takes the whole attraction away from you for me. It seems like he is a put-together guy and dresses very well. Very skinny on the legs, but nah. So, he got ate up. This girl ate him up. And I'll probably try to screen record it and put it in. If I don't, I don't. I'm sorry, you guys. It was the most boring episode I've ever seen of Pop the Balloon for Arlette. That was a real lose. But this one girl wearing the white shirt, beautiful girl, ate him up. And first of all, he popped the balloon on two females, and I knew he was going to pop the balloon on them because they were not superficial. They were being themselves. So he popped it on the girl who was beautiful and plus size, and he popped it on the girl who was very petite as well. I feel like he is looking for someone to match his superficialness, as in maybe somebody with a BBL or somebody with an idealistic body to the American society and being sexualized and misogynoir and everything else. That is what he's looking for. Yeah. That's basically what he's looking for. Just somebody, you know, to match him, which is annoying because if you want somebody to match yourself, just date yourself. That's how I feel about that. So she ate him up, and I could put it on my own words. I'm going to try and insert it in this video. She ate him up, and she was basically saying, like, you're a clown, but you are just on this show for clout. And for me, it was like everything she said was perfect, beautiful, beautifully worded, everything. And to see the other women that were superficial and they just liked him because he was attractive to the eye, to society's ideals, it was like they were ignoring everything she said. Like, she was giving you the warning signs, and I appreciate it. One of my best friends literally warned me about a guy that I was attracted to physically. She was like, hey, and it wasn't anything bad. She was just like, hey, I heard that every time he's out, he's with a different chick. I took that and ran with it. I said, bet. I am not messing with that guy. And guess what? The same guy who was trying to text me every single day and do all this, as soon as I said I'm not interested, or I didn't even say I'm not interested, I said I don't think we will vibe well, he stopped. He stopped pursuing, but then I unfollowed him and I made him unfollow me, and then he followed me and liked pictures. It was weird. Like, it was like he couldn't take rejection. And I was just like, yeah, that says a lot about you because you probably do the bare minimum to satisfy a woman, and I ain't with that. You could work out all you want, but if you are a bully, if you are a mean person, if you have a disgusting soul, if you have, like, you just have, like, you reek in personality, I don't care. I'm physically turned off after that once I get to know you. Like, that's a big factor. And yeah, she was explaining all these things about him, and she even said like, oh, you follow me, I follow you. First of all, boom, she ate him up when she said that. And I was like, oh. And it was the fact that he doesn't even know that he follows her. You could tell he was like, oh, whoops. And it's like, you could tell he probably follows people just because a girl is following him and finds him attractive. He finds her attractive, so he's going to follow back, but he doesn't really pay attention. That's kind of what it was giving. And I thought that was a little strange. I'm like, you should know a little bit. Like, if you see somebody in person, you should be like, hey, don't I follow you? Just a little bit. Like, you're not that much of a celebrity. That she was calling him out for, like, just basically clout chasing on that show and doing thirst traps after he left, and said that, hey, like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, your image is very important to me and your image sucks. She ate it up. She said, your image sucks, basically, in the most kindest way that a woman could say it, which was kind. I think she was being kind. And I'm glad that the girl that he popped on was literally like just egging her on. Like, you say it, girl. You say it. And it was really good. She ate. And then he responds to it some gibberish. I didn't even want to listen to it. I was like, you're so childish. But she said something that was very keen. She was just like, you pin the comments though, because he said he doesn't take it serious. And then she was like, but you pin some of the comments. Basically the comments that the women write saying he's attractive and stuff on his post. He pins them, and then he responds to saying that, oh, because I think they're funny. So he's trying to say that he finds women that are commenting and thirsting over his thirst trap funny, so he pins the comments. And I think that's BS. Basically, you're just being cocky. Like, you love what they're saying. Even if you find it funny, that says a lot about you as a man, because it's like you really want to get off on a woman liking what you look like, but not who you are. Not who you are. So it's really given that. And it's given the hot guy in high school. You know, the hot guy in high school, once they graduate from high school, they don't leave school, really. They stay in the school vicinity or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? And they work out. They try to keep and maintain that look that they had when they were younger. They try to keep and maintain it because they were the hot guy in high school. Then there's also the opposite. There is the nerd who starts to work out and is honestly really disrespectful and mean to all women at the end of the day, because they did not get the good treatment from women when they were in high school. So they end up, buffing up, getting brolic, getting all the chicks, and then they disrespect them because they were disrespected by women when they were in school. So there's like two different types, but we know the type that this guy is. And I think it's very embarrassing for her to just roast him and say that the comments were pinned and everything. I'm just like, all y'all other ladies that are not popping your balloon right now. And I fast forwarded through the end of it because I was like, it's either he's leaving with the girl in the pink or that's it. Because I think the girl in the pink, I'm going to say alleged. It looked like she had a little tiny boob job. Her boobs look fake. Something about them didn't look right. But beautiful woman. It just looked like it was giving fake. And I was like, yeah, no, it's giving he's going to leave with the girl in the pink. I don't know what happened after that, but all I know is that he did not leave with the girl in the pink. He left with the girl in the orange or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And I was like, that says a lot. Either way, it was giving very pick-me vibes. I'm like, all of y'all, as soon as she exposed everything about him, y'all should have popped your balloon, but you didn't because of how he looked. And that says a lot about women in society. If I heard everything that she said, which sounded like facts, like she could prove it in an instinct, she read him down, I would have been popped my balloon. But just seeing the women not pop their balloon and be adamant about, I'm going to get the guy who's the hot guy. I'm going to get the security guard. We've seen him on the show before. It's very embarrassing. It's reminding me of the plumber situation where that one girl ended up leaving off with the plumber who she literally, in her face, you could tell she did not like him. But because she didn't want to leave by herself, it was like, I'm going to grab this anyway and talk about God. And have they been back on Arlette's show? No. So Arlette, please put them on because we want to know what happened after that. Or even if they left together, because it's not given they left the set together at all. It's not given they left the set together at all. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to try and put those clips in. We'll see what happens. I'm tired, so I'm going to go to bed. But this is my video, and we're going to make it work. Sorry if I'm looking up. I'm looking at a mirror just to make sure I look all good. And my room is a mess right now. But that's okay. Bye, you guys. Hold on.